Hello, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another weekly update on the Newberg Oregon real estate market. This update is going to cover the last 6 weeks of market activity, ending this past Sunday, May 22nd. So I'm going to share my screen with you now and go through the info with you. First off, we'll look at active listings. As we always do, this last week in Newberg, I showed that we had 28 homes come on the market. You can kind of see that's a high for the 6 weeks, and ended the week at 55 homes on the market, which you can kind of see is a pretty significant bump from the weeks prior here. Median list price and days on market for the active listings, pretty steady on that front, up a little bit from the prior week at 556,000. And then days on market, we've been at 9 days the last 3 weeks here, so holding steady so far there recently. Moving on to pending sales. So this last week in Newberg, I showed that we had 12 homes go into pending status, which you can kind of see it's been kind of coming down here over the past month, week by week, and ended the week at 81 homes on the, 81 homes in pending status, which is the same as the week prior, matching a high for the 6 weeks. And then the median price and days on market for the pendings. You can kind of see we were at about 525,000 here at the beginning of this period, got down to 472. This last week ended at 485,000, which was down about 5,000 from the prior week. And then lastly, we'll look at sold listing activity. So as of the time I put this together, I showed we had 8 closings or homes going into closed status this last week in Newberg. Down from the prior couple weeks, but kind of in the middle with where it's been over the 6 weeks. And then when I look over the prior month or the last 4 weeks of activity here, I show that we had 36 homes close in Newberg, which is a low for the 6 weeks here. So median price, days on market for the sold listings, it's been jumping around a little bit. This last week came in at 556,000, which was up quite a bit, 53,000 from the prior week. So we, had a low of 503, high of 603. So, quite a bit of variability in terms of the price. And then days on market, on the other hand, has been very steady between 4 and 5 days on the market for the solds. And then lastly, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So the red bars is weeks of inventory. And you can kind of see it's been growing here over the past month and quite significantly over this last week. It went from about 3.5 weeks up to just over 6 weeks of inventory. So that's kind of a combination of more homes coming on the market, and then pending sales have certainly kind of pending and closed sales, I should say, have been kind of slowing down here over the past few weeks. So interesting trend to kind of keep an eye on to see if we're kind of getting a bit of a market shift here a little bit in terms of the balance of inventory. But that being said, you can kind of see the sale price as a percent of list price still remains very strong. This last week came in at just under 3% above list price on average to sell the last batch of homes that have closed. So interesting to see. We might be in a little bit of a transition here, but need to kind of, give it a few more weeks here to kind of see what happens as we kind of head into summer. So I hope that update's been helpful to you. I certainly would welcome the opportunity to become your trusted realtor and help you move through life. So just give me a call at 503-680-2065, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have and see what I could do to help. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.